All right, a lot of people come to me after they've been arrested. And they say, what do I do? Got arrested, I got out of jail, I got this note in my hand telling me to go to court on this day. What's going on? What's gonna happen? I tell them, as your first court appearance, you're gonna go in as you normally go in, and you would just say one of two words: guilty, not guilty. If you're charged with a felony, you should probably be there with an attorney, whether that's a public defender or a private attorney or your cousin's nephew who's an attorney, somebody who's an attorney. For felonies, yeah, you need an attorney. For all of them, you need an attorney. But something a lot of people are offered, and the one I'm going to talk about today is diversion. This is how I explain diversion. I was a private criminal defense attorney. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of diversion, but it's not the worst thing in the world for you. It doesn't really help me any, but it's good for you. And there's a big difference. Diversion is generally a program that basically enables you to continue your case, your criminal case, after you plead not guilty. This case would be continued, and you would attend some type of pre-trial diversion. It could be watching an anger management video online for, I don't know, a couple $100 to register and watch this online video. It could be getting drug tested weekly. It could extend for 6 months. It can be 18 months. It's at their discretion, depending on the crime. The district attorney's office generally is the one who can look at what the crime you're charged with and determine what the correct diversionary program would be for you. If you complete this entire diversion program at that point, your charge will be dismissed. Nol prost, nolle prosequi, these are all Latin terms. They will not charge you. They will refuse the charges, and so it's dismissed. It'd be great. It's generally not cheap. They do take into account your criminal history, your criminal record, who you are, what the crime is. Some crimes are not eligible for this. And the conditions aren't always that easy. Now, if you fail any of the conditions, your next court appearance, you should be coming in ready for trial, because they're going to come and try your case. Once you're kicked out of diversion, then you come to me. Now, as a private criminal defense attorney, of course I don't like this, because I cannot guarantee you a dismissal. It's against the ethical code, it's against, anything I do, I can't guarantee any result. And if you're charged with a crime and you have the option of paying me X amount of dollars to represent you, or using that same amount of money to pay your monthly diversion fees and drug tests and conditions and get an automatic dismissal, I can't in good conscience take your case, because I can't guarantee you the outcome that you get for the same amount of money on diversion. So diversion isn't always necessarily a bad thing. Of course, it's not always offered. Some of the restrictions might be too hard. I'm the guy you want to hire if you want to try your case because you're innocent and you want to walk away with not guilty. But I can't ever guarantee the same result the DA can. Diversion is good for people who made a mistake. An innocent mistake happens more often than not. Not all crimes are horrible or horrific. Some of them just bad timing, good people who did something stupid. And this is your way of saying, all right, let me clear this up and get it off my record. Now, when it's said and done, and the charge is dismissed and you're done with diversion, you still have an arrest on your record. That's when we'll get to expungements.